Problem 26, we want to solve the system of equations here by graphing. So remember, if they're not in slope-intercept form, the first thing you want to do is put them into slope-intercept form. And this is not going to be too bad, because all we have to do here is divide everything by -2, and all we have to do here is divide everything by 2. So starting with this side, I divide everything by -2, and then I'm going to simplify. These -2's undo each other. So now I got y equals, now here, remember, negative x divided by -2 is going to be positive x over 2. And also remember that x over 2 is the same thing as 1/2 x. So I'm going to write it as 1/2 x so I can see the slope more clearly, right? 1/2 x, and then this is going to be -2. So we're done with that one. Same thing over here, divide everything by 2. And now we're going to get y equals -3 over 2 x minus 6. All right, so we're ready to graph now. We'll start with the function here on the left, beginning with, I'm going to make my origin point a little bit bigger here so we know it's the origin point, or so that I know it's the origin point. I'm going to start with the y-intercept, -2, right? So I just go down to -2, plot my first point. Slope is 1/2, so you go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, and now I'm going to the best of my ability, draw a line connecting these points. All right, so there we go. Now we're going to graph the other equation and see where the lines cross. So this guy, the y-intercept is -6, so I'm going to go down 6 from the origin. And the slope for the second one is -3/2, so I'm going down 3 over 2. And now I'm going to connect these points and see where the graphs intersect. And it looks like where they intersect is this point right here. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger too, so we can see it more clearly. So what point is that? Well, it's -2, -3. That's going to be the solution to this system of equations for 26. All right, one more problem. 28. 28's a little bit more challenging because they give you the equations in standard form, and so we're going to have to do a little bit more work to put it into slope-intercept form. But remember, first step for standard form is always the same. You just take the x's that are on the left, put them on the right with a different sign. So I'm going to have -7y equals a -2x plus 21. I think I'll go ahead and work with this equation too over here. I'll go ahead and put the x's on the other side. So I'll have 7y, and again, just switch the sign of those x's and put them on the right. And now we've got -3x plus 14. Now the problem isn't too different from 26, because I can put these in slope-intercept form with one more step, right? In this equation to the left, I'm going to divide everything by -7, being mindful of the sign, so this is going to become a positive 2 over 7x minus 3. All right, and then over here, dividing everything by 7, again, being mindful of the signs, I get y equals -3 over 7x plus 2. And now I'm ready to start graphing. So let's see what we get. 2 over 7x minus 3. Again, I'm going to make my origin point a little bit bigger here. We're going to go down 3. And now we've got a slope of 2 over 7. So I'm going to go up 2. And then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And to the best of my ability, I'm going to draw a line connecting these points. Like so. Okay. So there's my line. All right. Let's graph this other line now. I have 3 over 7, and the y-intercept is plus 2. So now I'm going to go above the x-axis. I've got plus 2 here. And remember, the slope was negative 3 over 7, so I'm going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and look at that. I already have that point graphed, or that point plotted, I should say. I'll go ahead and draw the line anyway, for good measure. But I can see that that's where they're going to intersect right there. So that point looks like, let's see, what is that point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, negative 1. So that is the solution to problem 28, 7, negative 1. And I think when they give you the equations in standard form, they're actually kind of easier to check. Like if I wanted to check to see if this was a solution, like I can just plug in 7 here real quick. 7 times 3 is 21. Negative 1 times 7 is negative 7. 21 minus 7 is 14. Works out. Over here, 7 times 2 is 14. It's going to be plus 7, right? Because negative 1 times negative 7 is plus 7. 14 plus 7 is 21. Solution works out.